And here come the credits. Good old Firaxis games. It's got to be Firaxis. It's just you can't have two vowels next to each other, and like that you knock off the last vowel. But I'm probably wrong when I'm saying that. Well, I'm going to let the credits run just because these people created a very, very good game. And whether or not you want to sit through the credits, I leave up to you. But they deserve to have the credits scroll through and be recorded just because of the game they created. But that was hard work, a struggle, fun at times, frustrating and annoying at others. But oh boy, I'm not going to say I'm relieved it's all over, or I'm thrilled it's all over, but it's going to be kind of like losing a friend. I've been so used to playing this game for so long, recording all of these episodes, that it's going to feel weird to not be doing it anymore. Yes, and I know as I'm recording this one, I've got a lot of episodes to upload that by the time you get to hear this will have been uploaded, and I've got a lot of work to do to upload them all, edit the ones that require editing because of crashes and game hangs, etc. But it's still, this was a large chunk of my life for the last couple of months. And it's going to feel weird. Yes, I've already moved on to other games, and especially by the time you see this, I will have also long finished uploading Sleeping Dogs, Mountain Blade, and any other things I was playing at the time I was recording this. I think Crooks is another one that I'm currently uploading, or starting to upload. At this time, by the time I've uploaded this episode, that'll probably be finished as well. And who knows what I'll be playing. I'm kind of hoping Cook Serve Delicious 2 and Bannerlord by this point. But who knows. As well as there should be some Motorsport Manager, FM17. Although possibly by the time I'm uploading this one it could be FM18. And then there's going to be, on my list is Battle Brothers, XCOM 2, then XCOM 2 Long War. Although it's going to be a while probably before I seriously start thinking of those, because this has been tough. I always love those. Director of Public Relations, PR Manager, Mobile and Online PR Manager, Assistant PR Manager. Apparently everybody in PR is a manager. They don't have any workers in PR. They're just all managers. That's one thing with IT positions these days. You used to have software engineers, senior software engineers, and assistant software engineers, associate software engineers. Now you've got principal software engineers, senior principal software engineers. I'm pretty sure they'll probably have principal software engineers, and they've done that with architect jobs and a whole bunch of product manager, product owner. They've split so many titles and gone from not only adding the word principal to some of them, but then they've gone to senior principal. It's like they're splitting up job titles in IT just because they can. Whereas good old Adam Lupinasi, senior software engineer on this one, is not a senior principal software engineer. And I think Firaxis have done a wonderful job of not messing around with job titles throughout their credits. The quality assurance team. Yes, always loved QA, because normally there is no quality and they have no assurance of it. Yes, I have a lot of experience with QA teams, most of it not good. Some of them are excellent, excellent people and do an excellent job. Most of them, not so much. Oh, here we go again with the PR people. Senior Director, International PR, International PR Manager, International PR Executive. No PR workers. There don't appear to be anybody that works in PR, they all manage it. Ooh, okay, this one's a weird one. Mastering Engineer, Mastering Technician, Localization QA Project Lead, yeah, fine. Localization. At least they spelt it correctly. Not with the American spelling, which drives me nuts. Especially when I have to use it. Because I work for an American company. Take Two International Operations. What, they're doing surgery now? 2K China Quality Assurance. I gotta admit, even though I do tend to abuse QA people, they do need, something like this does need a lot of QA and a heck of a lot of testing, because this game, even with the flaws that it has in it and the occasional crash or hang that it does have, and they are very rare crashes or hangs, but things like, things still get missed, like my back button occasionally disappearing. But they got so much right, and without the amount of QA they did, I don't imagine they'd have got anything close to as good a game as this. So this took a heck of a staff. You hear about all these one-man development shops. So all 2 or 3 people, and again, I think Cook Serve Delicious is a game which created by one guy, and he did a wonderful job, and he obviously QA'd and tested the heck out of it. But he's the rare exception. A lot of one-man shops, they either create a good game that's fatally flawed in so many ways, or they create a bad game that's not flawed. They're either good at one or the other, which is again why I like Cook Serve Delicious, because the guy that did it is apparently one of those rare people that actually knew how to do everything he needed, and it may have taken him some time to do it, I don't know, but darn, he was good, or he is good. And just like a game like this requires a big team. Lead writer Scott Whitbecker. Additional writing Liam Collins. Liam Collins even, not Liam. I've been reading too many Chinese names, I'm just splitting them up now when I see the word Lee. Like I say, you shouldn't be watching this at this point. I'm just chuntering on for the sake of it while I'm watching the credits go up, because I think they deserve to be recorded. Purely because I think they were just that good, the people that did this game. And whilst I would rather be watching the Man United Sunderland game at this point, I'm going to sit here till the end of the credits and record them and make this probably... I may actually have to edit this, and because I've got to edit this anyway, but edit this so the end bit of the actual game tacks on with the previous bit I recorded where the game crashed, and then sort of run the credits as their own episode, because they're taking a bit of time, which is not unsurprising considering the amount of people involved. But I don't want to put out a last episode that's 50 minutes long just because I wanted to include the credits. I like that. QA lead, additional QA lead. You can only have one lead. By definition, you're in the lead or you're not. unless you sacked the QA lead or they left, and then you appointed a different one. Oh, Firaxis Management. Steve Martin. I'm assuming that's not the comedian. Director of Software Development, Steve Mayer. That's a hard job to do in any company as Director of Software Development. Human Resources Director, Sean Cohn. That's got to be a hard job in a company that's developing games, because they're not the most easily controllable and easily manageable bunch of people to start with. People that do design and build games, they tend to live in their own little world, and trying to be their HR must be a nightmare. Oh, okay. I like that one. Senior Motion Capture Specialist, Motion Capture Specialist, Motion Capture Specialist, Motion Capture System Technician. So that's the difference between them and PR. One is a specialist, one is a technician. In PR they're just manager, executive. Sorry, I'll stop going on about PR. But it annoys me, the fact that PR people get themselves these wonderful titles. Crap pay, but wonderful titles. Whereas it would just be nice if they are PR technician or PR person, whatever it is. That how can you be a PR manager when there's no people to manage? Again, I should stop going on about PR people, but it's just one of the many things that annoys me in life. What have you additional programming done by? Published by 2K Games. 2K Games, a division of 2K. Really? You'd think? A publishing label of Take-Two Interactive Software Inc. Oh right, now it's going to list the whole of 2K Publishing. User testing assistance. You test out users? Marketing, another job. Anybody that actually works in especially the software industry, tends to look at marketing as, okay, you're salesmen that couldn't do the job, so now you're just going to go around, drink wine, go to trade shows and claim how great you are at helping create deals that you actually get to have no part in. Yeah, we're not a big fan of marketing in IT. We tend to think that, well, certainly not in I work for a software company, so we're certainly not in software companies. We're not a big fan of marketing at all. We tend to think of them as mouthy salespeople wannabes, or salespeople who couldn't cut it, and who generally like to get free food and free drink and achieve nothing. Now that may not be at all fair or true, but that's how we tend to think of them. And okay, that's weird. Some of these, like the QA team, they're doing in alphabetical order, and some of the other teams they've listed have not been in alphabetical order in any way, shape or form. When I say alphabetical order by last name or surname. Well, that's a large QA team. But there we go, I think they're listing the whole of a company probably at this point. Well, everybody deserves to get some kind of mention. The last two are not in alphabetical order. What are they, afterthoughts? Add-ons? At least they had one lead tester in 2K's China's 2K quality team. 2K International, of course, the general manager of 2K International has to get his name in here somehow, even though he probably had nothing to do with this. International PR Executive. Really? That's your job title, International PR Executive. Is that like International Super Spy? And here we go with a load more QA technicians. Not sure what Pablo decided to put in the middle of his name there. Let's see with a circle around it. What, he's copywriting his name? Not to pick on the 2K Asia marketing particularly, but to pick on 2K's marketing as such. It's weird, I didn't actually know about this game until I saw someone else's Let's Play of it on YouTube. And considering I tend to be aware of quite a lot of games, and this was a big release, at the time it was released, I was aware of XCOM 2's release because the marketing was better on that one, but this one never even came anywhere close to hitting my attention. So 2K's marketing, when they did this game, really don't need to pat themselves on the back. They really didn't get the word out particularly well about this one. And I should not be finding out about huge releases like this on YouTube. I should be years after it, to a couple of years after it gets released. It should be like XCOM 2. It should be well marketed so I find out about it before it gets released. At least that is my belief with marketing. But there again. Marketing like PR. Yes. Or PR like marketing. Not my favourite people. And I have worked for various software companies, and yet to find marketing and PR as particularly good in any of them. Again, it's like QA. You occasionally find the good person in those departments who wants to get stuff done and achieved and works hard, but in my experience they tend to be the exception rather than the actual rule. Yeah, and considering how long this has now gone on for, I am going to run the credits as a separate episode by themselves. With all my sarky comments about marketing, PR people and everything else. This team need some special thanks. It's definitely not in alphabetical order. You would think that they would have a consistent theme running through these, but apparently not. And that appears to have reached the end. Well, like I say, I'm going to put up as an episode purely because they built the game, they deserve the credit. Right, well, on that happy note, that is the end of my playthrough of XCOM Enemy Within Long War. Hopefully, I will see you on another playthrough of something else. But that's all for now. Adios, hasta la vista, vaya con Dios.